Dude, are you kidding? Fallout 76 is not that good. The title was just a bait for you. Good. Thank you for clicking on the video, though. But let's actually discuss, is Fallout 76 worth playing in the big 2.6? Now, obviously, I think this kind of goes without saying, Fallout games have had their fair share of issues when they first launch, but nothing like Fallout 76. Fallout 76 was literally unplayable. I played it during the Break It test, which was the beta, and it was awful, okay? It was game-breaking bugs, and even on release, the no human NPCs aspect of the game was awful. It was just robots and holotape. Now, don't get me wrong, the main quests for the vanilla campaign I thought were fun, but it was basically just fetch quests here, and now you unlock the ability to drop a nuke on the map, and that's pretty much how it went. But unlike a lot of live services that launch in this style, Anthem, Fallout 76 devs did not give up on this game. Bethesda did not give up on this game, which I find really shocking because Bethesda was getting a lot of bad PR for this game, and it would have been a lot easier for them just to be quiet about it. But no, they locked in and they released tons of updates for this game. They added human NPCs, main quests that are actually worth doing and are enjoyable to listen to the story and see what they have to tell. Because the stories, while they aren't long because it is an online game, they are interesting to hear. And yeah, some of them are fetch quests, but there is really cool concepts they introduced to the table. Now, Fallout 76 has recently introduced the biggest update yet, which was Burning Springs. The lore for this area is really cool. There was an Albrexodyne train going through this area when it crashed. The crash left Ohio in this desolate wasteland that caused people to turn each other, and in a crazy apocalypse just happened there. And it was centralized because Ohio was cut off due to the train crash and the National Guard trying to keep the area in lockdown. Now, the lore for this area is cool, and the new gameplay elements of bounty hunting and the quest line is all pretty good content. But let's bring you back to the main topic of this video. Is it worth playing? And my simple answer is yes, if you have friends, or you can get this game for a heavy discount. Paying full price for this game is definitely not worth it. There is a Fallout First membership, there's an Atomic shop, there is a lot of microtransactions. You're gonna see some microtransactions that are for a level 50 bonus, or repair kits or scrap kits, and I just wanna remind you, those all suck. None of those items are any good, and I highly recommend staying away from them because even that level 50 upgrade actually makes you worse throughout the rest of your playthrough. It gives you an awful build and awful items. Don't get me wrong, the items are useful, but when you're level 50 and you complete those quests and you complete everything else to build yourself up to that point, you will be so well off, you do not need any of those items. The game also has a season pass. Now, it's free. A lot of the items in it are free, but some of the cool items are in the Fallout First paid area. And Fallout First is a monthly subscription. It's expensive, but I wish it was included on Game Pass or other subscription services to make it more bearable or for it to be less cheap, because they have power armors that go for about 20 bucks or drop a weekly $20 bundle in the Atomic shop. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand this is how live services supply themselves, and I get it. You can earn some atoms from the game, but the microtransactions in this game really do piss me off, and I do not think that they should be this expensive. But on the contrary, playing this game with friends and building camps, just messing around in a Fallout environment, because Fallout 76 is a very unique game. It is what I like to define as survival light. There isn't a lot of hardcore survival elements. Don't get me wrong, your weapons break, there's durability on a lot of stuff, you have to monitor food and hunger, but you aren't really punished for any of it, and there's a lot of easy solutions for that type of stuff by either picking perk cards, packing correctly, getting materials, or just carrying some of those scrap and repair kits, which you can actually get for free by either doing the season pass claim challenges, where you just get those from doing basic missions weekly, or just by playing the game. I actually have more improved repair kits than free repair kits that I got from the season pass because of how many people do nuke bosses. And on the topic of people, the community behind this game is absolutely incredible. It is one of the nicest gaming communities I have ever met. Now, don't get me wrong, there's going to be a few bad apples in this community. Not everyone's going to be perfect, but the majority of people that you will meet in this game, whether it be online, just want to help you out. You can join their team, they'll carry you through raids, they'll give you high-level items, and maybe you don't want that. It's that simple. Don't pick it up. If you don't want to collect those items because you think it's going to be cheap or a way to cut through it, don't pick it up. But those players will offer you a ton of items, and it doesn't matter if this is your first, second, third, or fourth character. If they see a low level, they're running straight at you to hand you those items. And yeah, don't worry about them fighting you because the combat in this game works a little weird for PvP. Both players need to shoot at each other to engage in PvP, and even then, the majority of players have this setting off because they don't want to PvP. Now, throughout the years, Fallout 76 has experimented with many different modes, and basically we're kind of left off with a public world, private world, which requires a Fallout First membership, a custom world, which requires a Fallout First membership to try out stuff. It's like basically a creative world for Minecraft. And then the other one is a weekly custom server thing, which no one ever plays on. Basically, everyone spends their time in the public servers or private servers. Those other two aren't really used. But back in the day, there used to be a mode called Survival, which was very similar to like Rust or other games like that. They have since removed it and implemented all those weapons you get into the regular loot pool. The game also had a battle royale, which was a very interesting concept. And I think if they actually gave it content and updates over time and combat balances and everything, the game mode would have done really, really well. But they did focus on the main game instead, and I think that's what is more important here, because while the Battle Royale mode was cool, I'm really happy they didn't put all their resources into making that mode amazing, because at the end of the day, the majority of the player base wasn't playing that. They were just playing the regular mode because they wanted to hang out with friends. This community is also amazing because of the photo mode feature. Now, a lot of games do have a photo mode feature nowadays, but Fallout 76 is unique because it is an online one, and there's not that many games that do have an online photo mode. Don't get me wrong, there's a good amount that do, but not a lot. And the photo mode in here is really creative. People have taken amazing photographs in this game that I can barely tell is Fallout 76. It almost looks realistic to a certain degree. Fallout 76 has also knocked it out of the park with environments. Oh my god, the environments of this game are amazing, especially the Ohio region that I already mentioned. I just like that region a lot. They did a really good job with it. And that's basically what Fallout 76 is. It's just to hang out with other Fallout fans and explore a new and unique area, because Fallout 76 is just a very unique area. And I do recommend trying it out if you do have friends, or you can get this game for a heavy discount. And that's pretty much it for my recommendation for this game. Now, I really do hope throughout this next year they do improve more on the game. Obviously they are, but I know there's going to be a Fallout 3 remaster and a Fallout New Vegas remaster, and even in the datamine files as I'm making this video, there's bundles listed for that when that drops, if you did not know. And yeah, I really hope that they continue making content for this game, because it can only get better from here. They're doing so well, they have momentum, they have a good amount of players, not a ton of players, but they have a good amount of players, and they have a lot of loyal players to this game. And I highly recommend that you join the community. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I try to post weekly videos on Friday, and I post about 9 shorts a day as of recording this video. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you just for being here.